Hey, what's up? It's Chris from The Longest Way. Today is April 11th, I believe, 2018. I'm still hanging out here in Kuchan in my hotel room. I'm doing more laundry. You know, my rope there, it's not that long, so I took that as an excuse to say, yesterday when I was doing laundry, to say, well, I'm going to do the rest tomorrow. So today is tomorrow. I'm supposed to do more laundry. We'll see about that. I'm very good at procrastinating, but we'll see. And yeah, another thing. I've been alerted to the fact that the little sign there that says, you know, I talked about this in another video that says Allah is up there, which I was wondering about. Of course, it doesn't say Allah is up there. Somebody's like, dude, man, it says that that's the direction of Mecca. Like the two arrows are pointing in that direction. If you want to pray, Mecca is that way. Yeah, I feel like an idiot. That's how you learn though. And thinking of that, it makes total sense. We got a little prayer mat in the room here. So like you can spread this out on the floor if you feel the need to pray and you know which direction to pray, that way. And the Shia, they got a little stone here that you put on the floor in front of you, and then you put your head down when you prostrate. So yeah, everything has been taken care of for people that are religious. And yeah, I feel pretty dumb. But that's how you learn. Yeah, I was gonna talk to you guys about, well, not really talk to you guys about, but I was just gonna say I eat. When I'm on the road, I like to not eat that much in the morning and for lunch because I don't want to weigh myself down. And plus, I'm suspicious of, you know, like if I were to walk in the morning to some place, stop at a kebab, roadside kebab. I've done that before, and then have some kebab and then get sick. It's just terrible. You know, you don't want to have a bout of, you know what, when you're walking, you know, it's on the road. So I try to steer clear and just kind of have bread, fruit. I eat a lot of apples and yeah, I don't know, maybe cookies or something. And I do that during the day, and then at night I have a proper meal, you know, when I'm shacked up somewhere. Yeah, and this is what I'm doing here today too. I got myself a little filled bread and some, where's the cheese? Yeah, I got some cheese. It's like sort of like cottage cheese, this stuff here. So it goes very well with the bread. It's a very good meal. And this one is filled apparently with something. Yeah, I don't know what, but it's good. Maybe potato? It's good. The Persians, the Iranians make very good bread. I have a lot of yogurt. This is apparently a saffron yogurt. I think, you know, because I can't read it, but it's very yellow, which is the color that you get out of saffron, and then there's this red thing, which is the color of saffron itself. So I figure it's probably saffron, which is awesome. They got saffron ice cream. I showed you on the first day I got to Iran, I had the saffron ice cream. I remember very clearly. And another thing, yesterday somebody asked me, they're like, so do you drink out of the faucet? Nope. I don't drink tap water, ever. I don't do that in China, in Kazakhstan, in Kyrgyzstan, in Uzbekistan, in anywhere. In Germany you can do that. I usually don't buy bottled water because I think it's bad for the environment. But in these countries here, nope. Like I'm pretty used to, I think by now, to the local whatever bacteria, but no, I'm not gonna drink the tap water. I do drink it after boiling it. So usually I drink a lot of tea. You know, I got my thermos back there. And I drink bottled water a lot just to kind of stay on the safe side. And of course, being me, I drink a lot of, or not a lot, but I like to drink just all sorts of beverages. You know, the little thing with the basil seeds that I tried in Mashhad, or other, I don't know, lemonades. I don't know, I like stuff like that. And something I found here, I find very telling in a way about Iran is that, you know, Iran doesn't have alcoholic beverages officially. Like, there's people that apparently, you know, from hearsay, I hear some people that make their own wine, or they you know, they distill their own liquor, or they even, you know, import stuff secretly, they smuggle. But yeah, there's no, if you're gonna go to a restaurant and you're gonna have some kebab or some, you know, some other stuff, some beans, whatever, you're not gonna have a nice beer with it. Which for me, I don't know, I'm not a big drinking guy. Like, I like to have one beer after, you know, after the work of the day is done. I like doing that, but don't have to every day. But what I find strange here in Iran is that here, of all places, I feel like drinking a lot. Like, I sit in a restaurant, I have a meal, and I'm thinking, beer would be nice. And I think the reason for that is because I can't have any. That's like the whole reason. And I think a lot of people think that way here, or maybe they don't think the way that because it's not allowed, so they want to have it, but they want to have it anyway. So what you see is a lot of beer. Beer. Basically, every restaurant that I've been to has had a fridge, like the bigger restaurants. And in the fridge there's Coke, bottled water, some lemonade, and then there's this stuff that looks, I mean, it looks like beer, doesn't it? It looks like a, I don't know, it could be Beck's, kind of, you know, designed after the Beck's, whatever. And it says non-alcoholic malt beverage stout. That's what it says here. Yeah, but it's not beer. We're gonna try it here. I don't have an opener. Let's see. So that's the stout, Shams Stout, non-alcoholic beer. Smells a little bit like beer, but sweeter. Could be American beer. Could be American beer. But no, I'm kidding. There's I don't know, it has a beer-like quality, a texture to it. It has a lot of gas, like beer. I guess it would foam a little bit, but it's not beer. It's a little bit bitter, like beer, but it's not beer. But what I think is people from basically west of China until here, they've been predominantly Muslim. Some of them have been very traditional, you know, like they're pious, and Islam is like the most important thing to them in the world. And many of them have been sort of secular, you know, like many Europeans, maybe they don't go to service that much, they don't go to mosque that much, they don't think about religion all day, or even, you know, maybe not even once a week or once a month, but in their hearts they would probably still say they're Muslim. Then there's atheists, you would find them too, and you would find other people, of course. But I think most people, what it comes down to is they're pragmatists, you know, like whatever, like here the system tells them there's not going to be any alcohol, but they would like, you know, just to have a beer every once in a while. So they make this beer and it doesn't have any alcohol, so it's legal, it's okay. And it's not going to make them dizzy or drunk, but at least it kind of feels like that. You have the bottle in your hand and it looks a little bit like a beer and it tastes a little bit like a beer. Yeah, and I think that speaks a lot to the pragmatism and non-extremism of most people. Like, you know, most people are not extreme drunks, they're not drug users, they're not religious fanatics, they're just people that, I don't know, they would just like to have maybe one beer. If there's no alcohol in it, okay, but you know, they like the taste. So yeah, I found that rather charming about Iran. The malt beverage stout, non-alcoholic. You guys have a good day. I'm going to continue with my breakfast here. have the bread with the cottage cheese stuff, then have the yogurts, then write up more blogs and wait for the 360-degree video. It's probably gonna take until tomorrow. Have a good day, and cheers.